and we can turn it off right here. So this is his dome, and inside I have the 9-volt battery with the Arduino unit Nano, and it's hooked up to 6 LEDs with a random sketch of the LEDs. And when I say random sketch, the sketch is like your program that you would use in the Arduino Nano to control the lights. I have other programs in there as well, but right now I'm running the random one. I just have to change a bit of code, and it can change the pattern of the lights at any time that I want, just by sticking the USB cord into the Nano, into the computer, and just uploading the new sketch into the Arduino. But it's small enough, it's about the size of 2.5 dimes in length, and it fits right in that corner. The battery is the biggest part of it, and I'm still trying to latch this down here. I just have it taped down with tape, and it's kind of catching right there right now, but when it's in solid, it works well. So I have to find a way to keep that battery in there nice and taut. The only other thing I had to do to it, or to R2D2 I should say, was up here. I had to modify this a bit. I had to drop the motor one whole peg in order to accommodate this. I had to elevate the whole body up one plate. This side piece here, which keeps the motor attached on this side, had to go down and just make a plate on the top instead of one with studs on the top, so that it wouldn't catch. Even this gray one here, this is where the battery catches sometimes when it comes loose. I would like to be able to drop this down to even to the bottom, and I might be able to do that yet, but this gives the motor nice support. And I had to extend the motor axle quite a bit. It was only about that long to begin with, so it was about half, so I had to extend it more because I did drop it down a peg and lowered and raised this up, so that meant it had a little further to go to get to the top of the dome. But that's okay, we just put a longer axle in, it seems to work fine, everything is steady, and R2 is working great. And I just turn him off, and that's it. And I was given a Halcon sticker to put on the back of him, and it works well, and he needs his batteries charged up right now. So the only other modification that I did do was all the blue plating on him can come off and pink plating can go on to make him R2KT. So he can be two different droids. This was the biggest project, getting these lights in his dome so that it could turn around and rotate around without any catch up or anything like that. I didn't want to use any brushes, any motors or anything like that. Electrical motors and brushes to carry the electricity up to the lights. I wanted it all self-contained, so that is why I chose to use the Arduino Nano. Works really well. I think I'll be using it in a lot more of my projects, and for now, and I also used a very small switch in the back to turn him on and off, which you hardly don't even notice. So I think that made R2 really happy.